Hey, everybody. Jeez, it's dark here. I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't know what's different. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Habs coverage of the World Junior Championships. So, it's about to start. Well, about to start. About 15, 20 minutes away from the start of the game. We're going to be here to chat, and I'll do a little bit of play-by-play. No, I don't show the game. You'll get my reaction to it, and we'll have some fun and have some stuff to drink and other things, and we'll have some fun. So who's here in the room with me? We got 7 people in the room. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. I'm losing people already. So, hey, everybody. So nobody want to say hi? Well, nobody wants to say hi. Andre. Hey, Andre. How's it going? Thanks for coming back in. Good to see you. Yeah, no. Well, there's people in the room, but nobody's talking yet. You're the first one. You got the first comment in on the live stream. I'm going to open up my brew. There we go. It's a kind of beer I never drank before. I don't know. We're allowed to do this, but I should move this over a little bit. That's good. All right, Zachary, Roger, how's it going, everybody? Never had a St. Ambroise before. That's not that bad. So we're looking for a really good game. If Canada wins today, they get to play for the silver or the gold. If they lose today, they're in the consolation game for the bronze, or maybe not to win anything. So let's hope that doesn't happen. They look like a really strong team. They're against Russia. I think overall they're the better team than Russia, but we'll have to see how that goes. Hey, Trent, how's it going, buddy? We're in for a big game, and hopefully we're all going to have some fun here. I'm going to drink a beer. Cheers to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well, because why not, eh? My channel's blowing up today. Oh, my God. I got like 100 new subscribers since yesterday. I've been pretty good. At just about to hit 1,750, so I think we're going to actually hit 1,750 during this live stream. So, yeah, really odd. I wasn't expecting to get there this fast this year. So far, like, it's really been taken off. So, yeah, everyone's got the hockey fever. That's the word I'm looking for. Hockey fever. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, Trent. Yeah, I mean, the last 2 videos, I put out a video today, the Dubois one. Oh, my God. I have never had a video hit 1,000 so fast. It hit 1,000 views in just over 2 hours. Hey, Shamir, how's it going? So I've never had that happen before. So, but it's typical. Hey, my views were down, but it's because hockey. You know, it wasn't the excitement there. Now the excitement's there, so the views are up. The excitement's there. People are willing to subscribe, usually at this time of the year for sure. And everybody's just really excited about hockey this year. So I hope we had a good season. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, yeah, it's an exciting day today. Does USA play right after Canada? I think so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're the game. That's right. They're at 9:30. I think at 9:30. And then tomorrow, depending, like the gold medal game is, I'm going to assume the gold medal game is the 9:30 game. So the consolation game's at 5:30, and the gold medal game's on at, I think, 9:30 or 8:30. I'll check again, but they didn't. Obviously, the teams aren't known, but yeah, it looked like 5:30 and 9:30. So, but today it's 6 o'clock and 9:30. So yeah, I wonder who will play tomorrow. Hopefully, we're playing for that gold medal. It'd be disappointing to do a consolation game. I hope I don't have to do that, because I guess I got to still do the game, and I hope I don't have to do a consolation game. It's not going to be fun doing a consolation game. Hey, what do you guys think? Nice to see Caulfield get a goal last night, and also listen to the latest ep of the podcast from last week. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Speaking of that, it's funny because Jeff's not here yet, but Jeff he actually didn't like that. He hated Caulfield's celebration. He'll tell guess when he gets in here if I'm not sure what he's doing, but I was happy to see Caulfield get a goal. He was happy too. I mean, that's why he celebrated the way he did. He was so happy to get a goal, almost like getting the monkey off his back, right? I don't see this Russian team beating Canada. Canada looks nearly unbeatable in this tournament. I kind of agree. If Askarov was having a great tournament, I would maybe feel differently, but he's kind of been, like Craig Button just said in the lead up, he's kind of been, not unstable, but like he's not on his game 100%. So it leaves room for, definitely, I think Canada's playing well. Levi's playing great. It's going to be a great win here tonight. We're going to beat the Russians and go on to that gold medal game. I mean, that's just how it is. There's no option. It's going to be a good game. It should be exciting. I mean, it should be exciting. Canada and Russia is almost always a good game. It's rare that you don't get a good game because, as they were, Russia is just as excited to, like, they're super excited and pumped if they beat Canada. So they're up for this game. I can't see them not being properly prepared for this game. I mean, if they're not, they're going to lose. Cheers. I know you're supposed to do that before, but I saw Trent wrote cheers up there. So who else is in here? Come on, peoples, join the chat. Let's have some fun. Join the chat. Get some hype in the room. Sounding like John now. Not such a bad thing to sound like. John's a good kid. He knows his hockey, and he knows how to run a live stream for it to be exciting. Krebs better than Caulfield. Dubois better than Kotkaniemi. Cool name. And you're a mod, so who's that? Go Habs, go. From Zachary, go Canada, go. Let's kick some Russian ass in the game tonight. Awesome. So who's wait a second. That's goal. Oh, speaking of Jeff, hey Jeff, how's it going? Dubois, wait. Krebs better than Caulfield and Dubois better than Kotkaniemi. Oh, I read it properly now, so I should have known right away that it was you, but I recognized your picture there. Sean, you like my pod? Oh, you listened to the pod today? Glad you liked it. We're going to probably we're shooting for Thursday to do another one. And it should be every 7 to 10 days. We're going to have a podcast because we're in season. And I hope you guys enjoy that and keep checking it out. And I'll keep linking the new ones. The podcast's always linked in the description, but on the top part of the description, I'll always link the newest one. And so you guys can find it there. Or on wherever you listen to podcasts. It's in most places. Just have to search it out. Jack Newell. That's the same hat I've been wearing for months now. I think I bought this before I know it was before the RTP, like way before that. So, but thanks. I think the next thing we give away, because we got the giveaway for the glass. Nice segue into give. So the next thing is going to be a hat. I'm going to pick up a hat. And someone said I should sign it. I don't know if it means anything, but yeah. So we're giving this away. If you want to get entered into the contest to win this, you need to take a super chat or a super sticker, or even take a membership, and you'll get entered into the contest to win this glass. And this is going to be given away on the 13th, so opening night of the playoffs. No problem, Zach. I do wish the Habs would get him, but trading someone from the left doesn't make sense, and they would get weaker. Jeff had to make a name change. No problem. You can do that at any time. I just had to figure it out who it was, which one of my mods it was. Good luck, Andre. Nothing against the Russian team. Oh, it's true. Andre, I forgot about that. We're going up against Andre's team. Just this Canada team is so potent. My team probably going to have to deal with them tomorrow. Listen, the Russian team's a great team as well. I mean, there's some good teams here in this. But Canada's starting to look like they might be unbeatable. But you know what? Till the game's over, don't know. So I'm not going to count on it, and we're just going to hope for the best. Canada has been dominated, and I think it will it's dominating, and I think it will stay that way. 4-2 Canada. Oh, yeah, anybody want to give some guesses? Let me see. Anyway, is the Canada game started yet? No, not yet. Starts in about 10 minutes. Jeff, 3-1 Russia. 3-1 Russia. Jeff, you want people to hate you or what? Drouin next year, second and third for PLD. Yeah, it wouldn't get it done. You got to send a center. If we're going to pick up PLD, we're losing a center. I mean, we're adding one, and he's a center, but you got to send one as well. We're always underdogs in Canada, Russia games. It's normal. No problem. Look, I wish you the best. May the best team win. That's how it should be. Puck drop in about 7 minutes. No, about 9-10 minutes still. 5-2 Canada for Zachary. Askarov, baby. Askarov. He hasn't been he's been a little bit shaky at times in this tournament. So we'll see if that stays or not. Maybe we see another big comeback. As long as Canada wins, they come back by leading from the start. I don't care. Money goalie. Well, listen, I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I'm about to win. I'm going to say 3-2 Canada. That's my pick. So everybody chip in with a pick, and I'm saying 3-2 Canada. But everybody remember your picks and be honest about it, because I'm not writing them down. So if you get it, be honest about it. I mean, I can always scroll back, I guess, and check, but I don't want to write everything down. But I'm going 3-2. Would you consider Danault and next year's first? I see the Habs getting mid to low pick this year. Still, the thing is, I don't think that gets it done. Danault's not just Danault, no. KK, I mean, may, but I don't think so. You got to give more. They're going to be asking for a lot, and it would be more like, I've got it on the board from my video. The talk is Danault and Caulfield for Dubois. So that's straight up, right? Danault and Caulfield straight up for Dubois. That's the original rumor, but it's just a rumor. We don't know. So I think it doesn't make sense to send Danault. It only makes sense if you're going to make that trade to send KK. Because if you send Danault, you don't really have a third-line center. If KK develops, you're not going to have a third-line center. If you send KK, you have a proper 1-2-3 down the middle, and you're strong down the middle. And, so it only makes sense to do that. Would you, the camera won us the game. Oh, yeah, just another conversation. Askarov is tight. Tight 3 sounds right. Tight 3 sounds right. Yeah, I figured 3-2. It's going to be a tight game. This is going to be a close game. I don't see a blowout here. Sean's saying 4-1 Canada. I just don't see that much of a separation. So, I mean, I hope so, but I don't see that separation. It's going to be tight. And the goal scorer will be Dylan Cousins. Yeah, that's in the Habs games. I don't ask for the first goal scorer in these games. Finns will not be the easy walk for U.S. for sure. No, listen, the Finns are not going to be easy. The U.S. still has a hell of a game on their hands. These top 4 teams are they're good teams. I know how I feel. That's what Jeff says. Why are you saying you know how you feel? I know how you feel about things. No, I don't. I'm not about everything. Certain things I do, though. I'm thinking the goals come in this one, 5-3 Canada. Yeah, I mean, it could happen, but I don't know. I just think it's going to be tight. So maybe 5-4. I think it's going to be a 1-goal game. 6-5 in overtime. Stefan White. Hey, it could be. I don't think with these goalies you're going to get such a high score, but again, anything can happen. Jeff's trying again. KK, Caulfield, Mete, and a third. And you see, like I might be willing to go KK, but I'm not willing to go, for me, I'm not willing to go KK Caulfield. I think that's way too much. You're taking way too much away from the future of this team. And yeah, so I can understand the KK, but it's got to come in KK and somebody else, not Caulfield. Throw Paling. I'm happy to throw Paling and Kulak instead of Mete and a third, but I'm not throwing KK and Caulfield into that mix. That's me. I turned that down. Askarov has been kind of shaky the past few. That's what Craig Button was saying. I haven't seen the games that they've been in, so I don't know. I think U.S.-Finland will be tight. It's going to be tight. Well, these are the playoff games. These are the 4 best in the tournament, more than likely. And it's going to be close games. I think, anyway. 5-3 Canada. Tight game. That's from Louis M. Crystal, ouch, no to that trade. KK is a keeper and Caulfield can go. See, you're going to feel, like, depending on who you are, you're going to feel that way about, if you're a KK person, you're going to say that Caulfield, okay. If you're a Caulfield guy, you're going to say KK is okay. I like both of them, and I'm not happy with both of them, but it makes sense if you're pulling that trigger and getting Dubois that you send KK because it makes the lineup more, what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetrical, I get. I don't know. You know what I mean? Then you have your number 1 in Dubois, your number 2 in Suzuki, and your number 3 in Deneau, and it's perfect. And you're not facing in 2 years down the road maybe that, you got 3 number 1 guys, and what are you going to do? It doesn't work, and you still have to get rid of somebody. So I'd rather just get it set now. If you're going to make that trade, yeah, make it KK, and but not KK and Caulfield. Nope. Not for me. He's likely to be another blown knee career washout. Who's that now we're talking about? Who's going to be a blown knee washout? KK, Caulfield, or Dubois? Roberto! I'd love to spark some. Hey, listen, meetup time. When are we going to get a meetup? I don't know where you live, though. So maybe we'll have to do a... you got to become a member, and then we can do a special members-only live stream. Jeff, no way Levi keeps it up. He can't break Price's goals. What's GGA? Goals a game average? Goals a game average for the tournament. He may. Hey, listen, maybe he turns out to be a great goalie. You don't know. He's doing well. He's doing well. I wanted him to get. What kind of Canadian are you that says something like that? Hey, everybody. What's the antithesis of hype? Whatever it is, Jeff that, because he's being a downer for Canada. And we're going to get on you today, Jeff. He's the JJ kid. Who's the JJ kid? Now you got me even more confused. Who's the JJ kid? Wait. My brain's not working for that. Sorry, you got to still tell me who it is. Caulfield. Oh, that's what he's known as, the JJ kid? That's cool. That's cool. I'm sure he's going to get plenty of a JJ, especially here in Montreal. Laval. Oh, Laval, but you have a car. Yeah, so when we do a meetup and when we're finally allowed to do it, we'll get together. We'll have some fun. Play a little hockey and do some other things. Goals against average, sorry. Yeah, no, well, listen, it's going to be what it is. Trent Stewart, thank you, buddy. Trent gets another entry into the draw for the glass. Hang on a second, I'm going to read it. Just give me, I want to write it down so I don't forget. The longest it's taken Canada to score in the tournament so far is 8 minutes. What's everyone's prediction of time of Canada's first goal? Awesome. That's a really good one, Trent. I like that. Okay, everyone. First goal for Canada. What time does that come at? Oh. You know what? Not going to be easy this time. I'm going to give it 12-minute mark for me. I'm not going to be exact, right? So it's going to be 12-minute mark. It could be 12:10. It could be 11:50. Like, I don't know, but somewhere around there. KK is the JJ. KK is who's the. They both are, by the way. They're both going to get plenty of that. So they're going to like Montreal. Hey, Rick, how's the predictions coming? No problem to do the predictions. I didn't start them yet because it's been hectic, but I'm confused on something there. I'm going to send you an email tomorrow about it. And other than that, there's going to be no problem. My heart wants Canada to win, but my brain says get ready for heartbreak. Oh, you got to, in games like these, you got to be ready for heartbreak. I mean, if you can't handle that they lost, then, maybe you shouldn't watch hockey or sports. So, yeah, it could be heartbreak. Could be. I'll take the over on 10 minutes. Oh, maybe we'll do it that way, over or under on 10 minutes. But I'm going 12, so I guess I'd have an over for that one. 48-37 mark. Jeff, you're saying 48 minutes in? That's the Canada's first. Oh, because he's only got him having one goal. So Jeff says 48 minutes. Trent says 7 minutes. Jack's got first goal is going to beat at 12:23 in the first. Oh, well, we got to get that, that technical. 12:35. I'm going to go a little over Jack. Morgan. Hey, Morgan's in the room. Thoughts on the Habs lineup today? Nice to see Armia on the third line with Toth and KK. Well, honestly, just go 2 videos back, and I did a lineup video, and that's my lineup. The top 3 lines were what I had. So, my thoughts are all in there. I guess they watched my video, and they said, that talking Habs guy, he knows what to do. We're going to go and listen to him. And that's what happened because I had that lineup, top 3 lines in my video. Russia will be trying to prove a point with puck control early, I think. I think they're going to start out probably feeling each other out a little bit at first. And it's going to be a tight game. I don't see anybody taking any big chances early on. You don't want to give up a goal by doing something stupid. So I think it might be a little, not like a tentative, but they're going to feel each other out. I don't think you're going to see any big, crazy chances taken. And, we'll see how it goes. Do you think Perry and Frolik will play on the 4th line? Jonathan, I do. I think they'll kind of split time on the right side. And then sometimes maybe you'll have both of them on each side of Evans, and we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I do think they'll be on the 4th line. But I'm not sure they're going to play, the 2 of them on the 4th line. I have a feeling Corey will play 38 games, something like that, on the right side, and Frolik will play the rest. The 5th line looks kind of sad. Frolik, Paling, Wheel. But, these guys are taxi squad guys, right? And Paling's probably going to be in Laval. I don't think – unless he makes the team, I don't see him sitting in the taxi squad. The Canada will defeat 1-0. Olivier St. Pierre's got 1-0 Canada. I like that score, Olivier. I like that score. If their coaches aren't telling them to keep tight control from the drop to stop any momentum build, they should fire. Wait a second. They should fire it is all. We will see. Go Canada. Well, I think they're gonna. I don't know how else to put it other than basically that they're gonna feel each other out at the beginning, and I think that's how it's gonna start. I am not French, Olivier St. Pierre, but I've been in Quebec most of my life. My ex-wife is French, but I'm not, and I'm not fluently bilingual, so no, I can't do the videos in French. So yeah. Should be fired is all. Oh, okay. Yeah, to go out and be crazy and just try to win it right there, it's only going to get you in trouble. And I don't think that happens. They're going to, see where they're at before they start taking any chances to see if, how Russia's playing. Russia wants to see how Canada's playing, see how Askarov's doing. Like, you got to feel them out a little bit first 5-10 minutes. Here we go. Let me put it on. Oh. Why did I lose my feed? Come on. What happened? Yeah, I lost my feed temporarily. It's a spinning. There we go. There we go. So we're like a minute in on mine. A minute, and we got a shot from Canada on net, was wide, and I don't know what happened with that second shot, but it's 0-0. There is saying no shots on net, but there's a couple because I think he just got a shot. There's Askarov's wake-up call. I think we scored. Let's go. Really? Oh, I'm behind you guys, so I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. But Canada seems to be they're going like they're putting the pressure on. They're definitely putting the pressure on. So I'm going to assume from what, they scored. So it's 1. Oh, so that's what you were confused about. I get you. So they call that a goal. I didn't see what happened. It happened so fast. Okay, let me take a look at it. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, that's a goal. That better be Askarov's wake-up call there, Jeff, or it's going to be a long night for Russia. That's nice. So nobody wins the Trent's challenge there. Nobody wins that. Right? Nobody wins that. Nobody would have thought that would have happened. This Canada team is good. Listen, Trent, this is a good team. No doubt. And that's missing Kirby Dach. When you think about it, how stacked was this team that you can take away a guy like Kirby Dach and there's not even a speed bump from it. It was a minute, 59 seconds. 59 seconds to get the first goal. Every forward line is stacked. Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere on this team, it is stacked. Well, it ain't over. A lot of hockey left. So it's nice to get that first goal, but it ain't over. So they got to stay focused, and they got to play the next 59 minutes. And they got to keep coming at them, too. Hi, Lucas. Got a new rig to edit and do graphics for my thumbnails on. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking to get a new one as well soon. Well, Askarov got that one. I'm hungry, too. I'm eating some pizza. I hope you guys don't mind. Everybody, if you got food, eat it and drink with me, and let's celebrate. Starting to look like it's going to be a good game. But like I said, this game ain't over by any means yet. Anybody who thinks it is, you're fooling yourself, because a 1-0 lead on a team like Russia is nothing. Are they, Mikhail? They're first. Yeah, the Bills. Go Bills. Awesome. Trent, it's frozen pizza. It's not. It's Delicio. Is it? In the States, you wouldn't know what that is, but it's not my favorite. But Miss Italia's sounds good. Okay, I'm not sure where you live, Lucas. That's not in Montreal. Miss Italy's, I've never heard of that before. Miss Italia's, I've never heard of that. I did just make a fresh pot of Tim Hortons in honor of the Canadian team. Tim Hortons is good. No, they've come down from what I don't drink coffee, so I have no opinion really, but it's from what I hear from coffee drinkers. The Russia coach doesn't look too happy, but he right away, yeah, that's a goal. I mean, obviously that was a goal. Go Habs, go. Well, it's not Habs tonight. Oh, Miss Italia's okay. I've never heard of that. What part of Montreal? I've never heard of that. All right. So we got just under 17 minutes. 1-0 Canada. They're not showing the shots on goal for some reason. So the assist went to Schneider and Quinn. And if Canada keeps this aggression, that forecheck, they're going to do well tonight. That forecheck was very effective in that first sequence there. Go, friends over to watch. So going to head out. See you. Go Canada, go. Hey, Jack, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it, buddy. Anytime. Enjoy. Have fun with your friends. Say hi for me. I looked it up. It's north of Brassard. What's north of Brassard? What's north of Brassard? What? You looked up Mason Transport? They were in LaSalle. LaSalle on Newman Boulevard. Now it's like a little shopping center thing, a little strip mall thing with a. It used to have a grocery store. I don't know if it's still there. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, Greenfield Park? Yeah, it's not really north of Brassard. It's not. It is actually east of Brassard. They're both Greenfield Park and Brassard are on the South Shore. They're roughly like pretty much in line. It's just east. So no, it's not north. It might be a little bit that way as the island kind of turns up that way on the South Shore, but they're basically just in line with each other to the east. So yeah. Levi is excellent at rebound control. Very good possession goalie. I noticed he tries to catch everything. I didn't notice. St. Lambert, St. Bruno are the only ones I've been to. Okay, but for what now? Again, they have them in different places? The restaurant, Miss Italia. Oh, they're only on the South Shore then? Maybe that's why I've never heard of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it's still either way. Greenfield Park and Brassard are basically like Brassard. Yeah. Brassard here, Greenfield Park here. They're in line with each other on the South Shore. And then again, St. Bruno, St. Lambert, that's all there. St. Lambert's right next to Greenfield Park. And St. Bruno, it's a little bit over. St. Bruno is south more from there. Been a while since I've been out there working, but I know the South Shore pretty good. Okay, we're here to do some hockey, but I didn't have a chance to eat, so I'm going to eat pizza while we do this. Tyson Diamond. Sup, bro? Levi loves freezing the puck. Well, maybe he felt that's the better move. Stinger hook. Oh, Canada. What's that logo? No. I thought it was the Kraken logo. It's kind of close to the Charles Lemoyne Hospital. Okay. That's right near the Longueuil Metro. Longueuil Metro is right there. So Longueuil starts right over there too. Charles Lemoyne. And you've also got the Jacques Cartier to Montreal right there. All right, 13:45. Why are they not giving shots on goal? I don't understand why. Oh, it's because it's TSN and we were watching it on. No, we've been watching it on TSN. They took away the shots on goal, or they're having trouble with shots on goal, and it's a technical problem maybe. But that thing looks different. All right. Byfield is the smallest big guy I ever saw. What do you mean by that? He doesn't play. But they said he does. He's not the most physical guy. That was a knock on him. He doesn't play a real physical game. Shot. Oh, there. They just put the shots up now. I was right. It was a technical glitch. They didn't have the. They weren't able to, but it's up now. All right. So Russia's breaking out of their zone. They just entered the Canadian zone. Even though you guys have already seen this, it's proof that I have the game on. They have the puck. A weird angle shot that Levi stopped, I guess. Anyways, puck comes out. Canada's in the Russian zone. In the slot, the puck's taken away from number 22. I think 22 is, I knew who that was. So Russians have it behind their net. They're waiting to set up. Pass up there. They break out. Into Canadian zone. Shot on goal. Stop Levi. Corrals the rebound. I really like his rebound control. I really do. Do I like smoked meat? I'm Jewish. I like smoked meat. Yeah. What do you want to know about smoked meat? I can tell you what I know. I can tell you where the best smoked meat in Montreal. There's 2 places that is the best. 3, actually. Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate that. Oddly enough, right? That could be a copyright thing. Lucas just told me, Rick, be careful. Game reflection showing in your glasses. And they could use that against you. Where is the best smoked meat? 3 places. Everybody knows about Schwartz's. And Schwartz's is hands down the best. But across the street from them, and I'm not sure that it's still open. I think the Main is still open, but it's called the Main, right? Because St. Lawrence Boulevard St. Laurent, that's what it's called, the Main. So this restaurant is called the Main. That's the second best place. Between Schwartz's and the Main, it's the best. There's not that there's not other good places in Montreal to get smoked meat, but that's the best. Now, the third one that's really good as is Pete's Smoked Meat out in Il Perot. That's as good as the other 2 places. It's really good. So those are the best places to get smoked meat. Now, that's my taste, right? So somebody else could say, no, you're wrong. It's Lester's or it's out. But that's your taste, right? But for me, those 3 places, you can't go wrong. Somebody did that reflection on glasses, didn't get caught for 7 months, I think. Be careful. No, I know. I got to remember about that because I know that it's a problem. My pizza has 3 meats. One of them is pepperoni. The other 2 are mystery. I don't know. It's hard to tell from the look of it, but Probably like hamburger and Italian sausage, probably. And it's a stuffed crust. Right now I'm hungry. I really didn't eat much all day. I had some fruit for breakfast. I haven't really eaten anything else. So I'm hungry. I think I would eat just about anything on the pizza. I'd be fine with. Raul, what's the score? 1-0 for Canada. Halfway through the first period. I know I'm supposed to do more play-by-play. It is fan reaction. I do react. Hit the thumbs up. It will get more people into the stream. Thanks for reminding everybody and me. Yeah, everybody, if you're having fun, I don't even know how many people are in here. Let's give some thumbs up. It helps bring more people into the room because it sets off the algorithm. They put it out there more people join us, and there's a lot more fun going on inside. So, yeah, if you haven't given a thumbs up yet, please do that. I appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet and you're enjoying yourself, hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell. And that'll get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talking Habs. I'm doing my whole spiel for my videos. Let's get 100 people in the room. 100 people in the room. Let's have some Krebs better than Caulfield. All right. Thanks, Jeff, for doing that. Goal number 2. Goal number 2. Maybe whoever had the higher score, maybe you're right tonight. This is not looking good for Askarov. I caught the actual, okay. It was like a scramble in front of the net. Puck comes out, shot behind the net, goes behind, they get it around, and where's there, that's where the goal is. A little sort of cross crease pass, sort of cross crease. He did not get good wood on that. I wonder if the Russian kid actually scored that. So McMichael got that. 38 watching. All right. You're serious? I got 38 people in here. 42 people. Hey, 42 people. You're watching somebody eating pizza, watching a hockey game. Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being in here. I did that and I lost 7 like that. Boom. The Orange TV show. Okay, you got to explain that one. I've not heard that before. Okay, where am I? Let me get the game up. All right, 8:36 left. 10-4 shots for Canada. It's 2-0 Canada. Russia's not doing well in this first period. This is for sure. So Russia needs to get their game going here, or it's not going Jeff's way tonight. Jeff, it's not going your way tonight. Although, I'll still say, there is a lot of hockey left. So no matter what the score is right now, there's still over 2 periods to go. So Canada still needs to remain focused and just keep doing what they're doing. If they do that, Russia might never get on track, right? They never get off the heels of their feet. But all it takes is a goal for them to get back in. Oh, did we have a troll in the room? What would you do if someone gave you a poutine with Kraft singles and soggy fries? I've made that way myself a couple times. Not very good. I don't like doing that. What would I do? I would probably complain about it and maybe throw it back at them and tell them make something better. No, you don't make poutine with Kraft singles. I refer to Team Canada as the Ange TV show from Montreal. Awesome. As long as that's a good thing, that's awesome, Raul. Askarov is too active, the complete opposite of Price, Habs fans. Of Price, Habs fans. He's too active. What do you mean by too active, though? We need a goal. Andre, you need a goal. You need a goal, and you need Askarov to settle down. Like if let's put it this way: if Canada gets the next goal, it could be over there. I'm not saying it will be, but I mean that could really be almost that maybe the final nail in the coffin. In the coffin. Mikhail, I like crispy fries with poutine and a rich gravy and crispy fries. Yeah, I mean, look, not everywhere gives you that. So I'm okay with either as long as it's tasty. As long as it's tasty. You need a good gravy with it. Too aggressive. Okay, wait a second. Too active. So you meant aggressive. So he's coming out too much? He's challenging too much? By the way, if you're wondering, Jeff is a goalie. He's Goalie Girls Rule. That's a normal name. His daughter is a goalie. His young daughter is a goalie. So he's my goalie guy. My go-to goalie guy. He knows his goalie stuff, and he's really high on Askarov. Just for those who don't understand. So yeah, whatever he's doing is not working right now. Oh, there was a stick to the mouth. Did they get high sticking on that? Yeah, awesome. Penalty. Canada goes on the power play. Real cheese curds. I prefer mozzarella because I don't like cheese curds, but then I had it somewhere where they get like a takeout, get in the car. So I ate it. You know what? I like cheese curds too. It's going too fast for the Russian D. I mean, that could be. I haven't really noticed that, if that's what it is, but they're just being very aggressive and forechecking. Their forechecking is pretty good. I'm getting a lot of. Is it breaking up or is this a replay? No, this is the game. Why is it stop start? I wonder if that was just my feed. Let's see. Russians can now, they can sort of like tighten up now, and they, could turn around for them. But if it doesn't, it's going to be a long rest of the game. Excuse me. I really don't think the Russian would be on their heels like this. Really didn't think so. Yeah, they're playing on their heels. The Canadian forecheck is pretty good tonight. They've got them on their heels. That's exactly what it looks like. They can't get established. They can't get their game established at all with Russia. If there's blood, it's 4 minutes. So they must have, even if it's just a drop of blood, just a little drop, and it's a 4-minute penalty. Mozzarella with poutine, you have to do the cheese curds. I know I've done it now. Like I'll eat it with cheese curds now, but I didn't up to then. So yeah, I'm not a big cheese person, so I don't, I'm sure I'm eating pizza, cheese. That way I can eat it, but I'm not big. I'm not a big cheese person, and I've never liked cheese curds. So, but it's actually good in a poutine. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, let's see. We got 5:35. It is 12-4 in shots for Canada. They're on the power play. A double minor from a high stick and drew blood. So they're in the Russian zone. Russia's got the puck, actually. They just cleared it. Maybe a shorthanded attempt. No. The defense got the puck away from the guy. Number 6. I don't know who that is. So now they're rushing up the ice, crossing into Russia's zone. And not really. Nobody's got control right now. Now they do. They're setting up. And number 11 in the slot, scored 3. There it goes. Well, I wanted to say this. This is for Jeff only. So everybody else, you don't have to listen. For Jeff only. The way you were talking about Caulfield and everything, Askarov going to have a good career? Yeah. Not having a good showing here in the World Juniors. It's the same thing. Okay, I'm talking to everybody else. Back to everybody else now. That was just for Jeff. Game over. Pretty much. It's still not because there's so much, but they better maybe change the goalie. Like, I don't know that Askarov should come out for the second. And then, I don't know what the other goalie is like. So, I don't know. You know, he's having a bad tournament. Doesn't make him bad, though. But not, like, I would not have thought it would be like this, right? I thought they'd be, you know, I said it could be a tight game. This is not going to be a tight game unless something changes here. So 3-0, 3 goals, 13 shots for Canada, 0 goals, 4 shots for Russia. And yeah, it looks like right now, knock wood, that it stays like that. Knock wood. Canada's on their way to a gold medal game. And it would be very interesting if it's Canada-US for the gold medal game. The route is on. You got to figure Russia can stop this, at least put a, you know, like stop the scoring from the, you know, they maybe not win the game, but they can sort of stop this, but maybe not. Who'd have thunk it? There's been lots of 4-goal comebacks in the last few years between these two, but up by 3 in the first doesn't look good. No. But you're right. It's still a possibility they come back. Reggie Duncan, does it still count when Canada runs up the score in semifinals? It still counts. It still counts. Yeah, no, they're looking really good. I don't, like, if Canada plays like this and doesn't let down, right? Russia's not coming back. So Canada's going to have to, something's going to have to change that allows Russia to come back. I don't know. It's over because it's obvious that Levi is better than Askarov. Oh, I'm not going to go and say that. Askarov's going to be a great goalie. Right now, at this moment in this game, Levi's better than Askarov, yeah. But that's not the same as saying Levi's a better goalie than Askarov. Don't, like, I wouldn't. If you're looking to say, oh, do I draft, even though Askarov's drafted, Askarov over Levi, Levi had a better showing, doesn't mean he's a better goalie. He's better in this game right now, and maybe in this tournament, and maybe he will be a better goalie. I don't know that for sure. I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't think he is. Where do I live? I live in Montreal. Not far, not too far, about an hour and a half drive. Gatineau and Montreal. Yeah, we're in the same province. Anyway. Levi looks like Price in there. He's looking really good. Russia D is the shits. Yeah, I mean, sorry, but I mean, you'd think Askarov would have had a couple of those goals. So I don't know if you can blame that necessarily on the D. Not to say the D can't be better, but I don't know that I want to be blaming it on the D. Yeah, I've been to Gatineau a couple times. Been to Ottawa a bunch of times, but I've actually been to Gatineau a few times too. So I can't say I know it well, but I mean it's just on the tip of Ottawa, basically, right? But yeah, I know Ottawa very well. So yeah, Ottawa's about an hour, and the way I used to drive, I don't drive anymore. About an hour and 45 for me from here. Bad D and an over-aggressive goalie, and that does not make for a good combination to win a big game like this. So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for Russia, but you know something? They go for the intermission. They come back out. Sometimes things change, and it's a different game for both sides, right? So, yeah, until that happens, like in the second period, if it's the same, I'll call it, but still too early, even though it's 3-0 to call. Gislain, hey buddy. 17 first rounders. Canada is just too strong for any team, I think. Yeah, no, this is a strong forward lineup. Defense is strong. Forwards are just, all four lines are strong. He needs to stay off the Red Bull. Yeah, no Red Bull for me. No Red Bull tonight. I'm having a beer. That's it. No energy drink tonight. This guy needs a woman. Holy crap. You talking about me? I've had plenty of women. I don't need women right now. So make more comments like that. You could stay in the room or not. But no, my age don't need a woman. Not I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, there are more problems for me right now than fun. Hey, you never know. Maybe I like men. You didn't ask. You just assumed I like women. No, I'm not into guys. Oh, we got another asshole here in the room. Someone taking care of him? Yeah, bye, Jason Burke. Uh-oh. Didn't it work? What happened? Who undid me? No, he's in hiding. Perfetti is a beast. Oh, he has a second comment. Yeah, leave him to me. I'll delete. Well, I'll remove him from. I hit him from the channel. He's gone. Askarov needs two what? Red Bull? Askarov needs a Red Bull? All right. Well, maybe if I had the game up, I can see the game. Would help. So we got a minute left. 14-6 in shots. 3-0 Canada. And we're looking good. We're looking good. Anybody who took Russia, you made a mistake. And sorry about that there. Who's a Russian friend here? I haven't seen him in a while. Sorry about that. All right. So how are we doing in this room here? Am I exciting enough? Am I entertaining enough? 41 people. We're still sitting with 41 people in this room. Am I still showing? Oh, I wonder if my glasses are showing it even off my, not just off my computer. Yeah, I don't know how to solve that problem. I can sort of, I can do the game, but I can't really read. Let me see how I do. I can see the game okay. I can sort of read your comments. Maybe I'll go without the glasses for a bit, see how that works. I'll probably end up with a headache, though. Okay, so we got a first intermission. It is 3-0. That's not going to change. Well, it'll change probably later. And yeah, we got an interesting. Yeah, I can't do this with the glasses. I'm not going to be able to read everybody's comments. No comments anyway. Okay, so what's going on here, guys? Talk to me. Not just have these trolls. I lost a lot there in the intermission. It went out for intermission. 10 people left. Yeah, guys, talk to me. Come on. Don't let me make a fool of myself sitting here talking and babbling away. I'll just sit here silently. I wouldn't do that. What, everybody go? No, come on. Oh, we're dropping. Okay, it's time to bring out. I'm going to start singing and dancing, and then you guys are really going to regret it if you make me do that. So I know I threatened it a lot, but wow, did we ever drop off in the intermission? I think it's because it's the intermission, obviously. Nobody wants to watch me in an intermission. You're going to go out and see something else. All right, so who's still here talking to me? It's like everybody give up on me or what? What happened? Everybody's keyboards break? What happened? What happened? Come on, guys. I'll go. I'm going to eat pizza. If that's what happens, I'm going to eat pizza because I got more. I got a whole pizza here. See? I'm going to eat some. Really? That didn't coax anybody at all to make a comment. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should remind everybody. If anybody would love to, if anybody would like to join the Talking Habs hockey pool, my email link is in the description. And tomorrow, I'm going to answer all the emails and give everybody the link to go and join. So the draw is going to be next Sunday. The draft. So if you want to join, email me. I'll get you into this thing. And Jeff, I'm waiting for you to take a team. I don't know why you're just dissing me on that. As a matter of fact, Jeff, since you're a co-host on the podcast, you're actually kind of required to be part of this hockey pool. Unless you have an aversion to hockey pools or are allergic to them, I kind of expect you're going to join. And no pressure. I'm not asking you in front of everybody, so no pressure. Okay, I'm wondering, am I still on the air? Somebody tell me I'm still on the air and you can hear me. Okay, so something's up because I'm just not moving. What's going on? Did I freeze? I should be able to scroll backward. I can't scroll at all. All right. I'm in La La Land. Yeah, something happened to this stream. Shit. Jeff, if you are listening, text me and let me know. Am I still on the air? Hello? I'm getting absolutely nothing, and I can't scroll on my live chat, so I'm wondering what the hell just happened here. Yep, I'm on. Awesome. That's good to know, but I can't. Anybody's making any comments, I can't. It's not scrolling. So I apologize. So I was giving you all shit about it before, but I apologize. I'm going to try something to make that happen. How am I going to make this kickstart? I can't hide the chat. I'm live. I know I'm live. No, just I can't scroll. So if you guys are making comments, I can't see them because it's not scrolling on the comments. And I don't know why. Did I do something? There, I got it. I'm back in business, guys. I did something, and it wouldn't scroll up and down. So okay, we're good. Sorry about that, but you know me, Mr. Tech challenged here. Well, I figured it was because everything was fine, but my I knew my camera was working, but I said the chat wasn't working, but I had clicked on something. No, it's okay. I clicked on something with that guy, the guy I threw out. I clicked on it and it didn't want to go away. Okay, Jeff. Thanks. I'm good now. When is it staring Sweden out? Wait a second. What's the other game? Is it US and Sweden? That's after this one. 9:30, I think they're starting. What was the guy kicked out for or was gone? Oh, he just called me a few names, that's all. Just a troll. Some guy in his basement or his mother's basement with no clothes on, trying to have fun with himself. And he needs this kind of excitement to make that happen, I guess. I don't know what they do. Some people get excited if they make comments like that and you say their name, their whole life is made. You're right. Finland kicked out Sweden. You're right. That's Shazlan's got it right. Rest in peace, Sweden. It was like a last minute win, wasn't it? It was a comeback, last kind of minute win. Timu says Canada, Finland final. Could be. I don't think I don't think U.S. is going to walk away with it if they win. It's going to be a good game, and I think it's either team can win. So yeah, could be. It would be nice to see Canada, Finland in the final. We won already. We beat them, so I don't mind beating them a second time. USA the only team that can beat Canada. Maybe. I hope that's not the case. Oh, okay. So as I said, it was 2-0 Sweden with 90 seconds left, and Finland scored 3 times. Yeah, it's Anton, Russia versus Canada. That's where we're at right now. 3-0 Canada. Whoops. First period's over. Really thought Russia would be better than this. I think most people, would, right? Nobody would have said, it's going to be 3-0 Canada after the first period. I don't think anybody would say that. As much as I would love to see a U.S. team beat Canada, I don't see it this year. Andre's not liking this. I'd like to be in Russia team locker room now to hear the coach. Yeah, I know what you mean. Daryl Adams, what line will Habs put Perry on? Oh, 4th line. He may play the odd game, 3rd line. I don't think, unless there's injuries or specific reason on the 2nd line, he's going to be a 4th liner. That sucks for Sweden big time. That guy was a dick, not a Habs fan, because we respect your streams. You do a great job. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, listen, it's called a troll. It happens. I'm lucky. I don't get a lot of that. So knock wood. I'm lucky for that. So Russia is fantastic. This Canada team is just loaded out the wazoo. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that because it is the case. Canada is a really loaded team this year. And Russia should be, this is a surprise. They're going to be having this poor showing right now is a surprise. So I hope they come out and they're looking better. It's night there. I live where you live, so can't look at the match. Well, no problem. That's why I'm here. Hey, David. How's it going, buddy? I'm just a nice guy, David. I try to be. Not every day, though. I've had my days. Perry on the taxi squad. We can't afford to have him on the team. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure you have that all right. We'll have to talk about it. Next time we talk. Well, you'll have to explain to me better so I understand what you were texting me earlier. I don't think you're right. Because my understanding is that when you go on the taxi squad, you get the cap relief, same as if they're put down in the minors. So do you get the whole $1 million for the year? No, obviously, if that's what you mean, yeah. But by putting somebody like Byron on the taxi squad, you are getting that $1 million relief. You're getting that. He's not on there. So all your only hit for him is the 2.4 basically. So yeah, that puts them under. And it does. And then to get him back on, though, they're going to have to start building up some of that money, and then they can put him back on. But yeah, they will get under the cap. That's how it was explained to me. I'm sure of that. Excuse me. I just almost burped. This went pretty fast. Finland versus U.S. Finland versus the United States. Hit the like. Yeah, let's see if we can get some more likes. 36 people in the room. Let's see if we can get it up to 36. If you haven't given a like yet, hit the like button, and it helps to bring more people into the room. It triggers the algorithm, and then more people see the thumbnail, and they get to come in the room. So give a like if you haven't given a like yet. Really appreciate that. Let's get Rick to 100. That'd be nice. Could Romanov, thanks, Jeff, by the way. Could Romanov be there if he was not with the Habs, or he is too old now? No, I think he's too old now. He is, I think it's 20 year, once you're 20, you can't, 19 and 20-year-olds are the upper range. And I don't know if 20, but I think you can be 20 in that tournament, but not older than that. And besides, anyways, Romanov played in the KHL. That automatically excludes him. You can't be a professional. You have to be. Oh, no, I'm wrong about that. Totally wrong about that. Never mind. You'll link me the article? Okay, do that. I mean, I'd like to see that because that's something different than what I was. What they've been talking about that'd be totally different. So maybe there's something new that I didn't hear about, but I don't see how this is possible, what you're saying. Well, just think if the Leafs would have let Alexis Lafreniere play on this team. Just wow. It's not the Leafs, it's the Rangers. The Leafs wish they had Alexis Lafreniere. Byron will get his full pay. Everybody on the taxi squad gets paid. Doesn't matter what your contract is. If you're AHL, you'll get your AHL salary. If you have a one-way contract, you will get your NHL salary, but it does not go against the cap. It doesn't. Only what goes against the cap is whatever is left after the cap relief. So maybe that's when somebody's not understanding that, but that is how it is, Jeff. So if you're saying because he gets his salary, then no, he gets his salary. They're on the taxi squad. They get paid whatever their contract is. That's how it works. But it doesn't go against the cap until they're brought up. And in Byron's case, because he's starting on the 23-man roster, I think that's how it works. He goes down and only gets that $1,075,000 because that's the maximum cap relief you can get for a player. So that's why he's getting that. So only players that are making under $1 million do you get full contract cap relief. Anybody over $1 million, it's $1,075,000. That's it. Oh, Trent, sorry, because you know what? I just looked back and I saw that you corrected yourself. So sorry about that. I didn't see you had corrected yourself. I know yes, da, and no, niet. Why does Russia play defensive sometimes and that not good for them? Rip my English. I don't rip anybody's English, but I just have to try to figure out exactly what you're saying sometimes. So, but I will never rip your English. As a matter of fact, if you're from Sweden and you're writing that, although I think you guys speak good English there, don't you guys speak English in general? Like it's taught and all that. Anyway, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're doing fantastic. I know a lot of people from North America that don't spell as well as you do. Romanov is too old for that. We got to that. Thanks, Spaziba. Oh, is that how you say thank you? Spaziba? Private Andre. It's a under 20 tournament. Yep, that's right. It's a U20 tournament. So yeah, you cannot be older than 20. 19 is the cutoff. Oh, I guess that's true, right? It's not a It's not a 20 under 21 tournament. You're right. There you go. Shows that I'm not that great at it. Talk to you later, David. Thanks for being here, buddy. Boston wants Dubois now. Yeah, what do they got to trade for Dubois, though? Like, do they have enough to trade for Dubois? I don't know. You're going to think that they're going to want Pasternak for Dubois. Zdeno Chara stayed. They want younger players, right? No, Zdeno Chara is in Washington. He signed with Washington for next season. We have to run a short bench to stay under the cap and put Suzuki and KK in the AHL on off days, which means they don't get to practice with the team. Yeah, okay, but you know what? They're going to basically – I think that's – someone's being fear-mongering. Yes, one of those guys can be put on the taxi squad on off days. But did you know that the taxi squad can practice with the team? So they will practice. And that's what I said in my video. You got to leave one spot open on that taxi squad so you can shovel these guys on and off the taxi squad. But they can practice with the team. So that's not a problem. You got an F in English. It's okay. I got an F in Swedish. So we're in the same boat. I think Perry will end up on the third line for most of the games he plays, and Toff and KK will fill the net. But that will depend on how Armia plays. No, I can't see that happening, Sean. I can't. Habs can't let Dubois go to Boston. Even they trade the first line for Dubois. Would they want Pasternak, Bergeron, and Marchand? I don't see Boston trading Pasternak and Marchand. Bergeron is getting old. Anyways, he's going to be the captain, so no, I don't see it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, where were we now? Yeah, I don't think Perry's going to end up on the third line. I don't see him playing other than fourth line unless there's injuries or there's a need. Maple Brigade is back on the ice. Oh, thanks for reminding me because I had I just was looking at myself and didn't have the game up. Yeah, over a minute into the second period, 16-6 shots for Canada, and it's 3-0 Canada. MB fucked up signing Perry and Frolik. We will see. We will see. I think Jeff's being too emotional here. Jeff, I don't. Anyways, I'm going to see that article, but I don't get how everything I've read and heard and learned about over the last couple of weeks, how that's all wrong all of a sudden. I don't see that. So something's wrong with that article you're reading. That author's wrong. I'm saying that offhand without reading the article yet. They're only on a 1-year deal, so it's not a mistake. Put them on the taxi squad. You can leave Frolik and Perry on the taxi squad. They make zero effect to the team. They're on the taxi squad. They cost nothing. So I don't know what this article says, but I think they're wrong. Unless something changed, that like they made a new ruling all of a sudden yesterday, like, oh, now you're going to have to do it this way. Unless it's like that, then that's wrong. Let me see now. Henrik got heart problems. Hope he can play after or he stopped. Yeah, he had the surgery. I haven't heard how he's doing, actually, to be honest with you. I know he had his open heart surgery, I believe. But, at his age and everything, why not just stop and not take a chance? So I don't know. No, I'll look at that article. I was going to say maybe take a quick look at that article somehow while I'm doing this. That's too much multitasking for an old guy like me. So how are we doing here? Am I entertaining you guys? Let me know if I am. If I'm not, let me know. I must not be because we're down like half the amount of people. Although the game's back on, so maybe everyone will jump back in, but they're seeing that I'm not showing the game, so I'm sure some people won't be back because of that. So let's see. It's in the Russia zone, and along the boards, Russia gets control of it now. They're going to break out with it. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they get it out, but okay, and they cross into Canada zone. Shot on goal, rebound. I think he got a piece of that, or it was a weird shot, one of the two. 4-0, baby. So I'm missing a goal. Okay, it's coming up. I'll see it in about 30 seconds or so. Not very obvious guy. Like that name. That's cool, but I like that name. There's some really creative names out there that you guys use, man. My favorite team is Vancouver because Elias Pettersson. He's from Allsvenska to NHL. Yeah, Pettersson's going to be a great player. Where's the goal? Here comes the goal. There it is. See, there's one. You can't really blame that on Askarov, except maybe that he lost the stick, but I don't think he saw that at all. I don't know, other than last year, Perry was a 50-point at least player, I think. No, he wasn't. You'll be surprised. I hope so. He had 5 goals, 19 assists. No, 5 goals and 23 assists, 22 assists, something like that. He had 27 points, I think, last season. Maybe 29, but that's it. He did not have 50. Oh, no, he saw that. He's scrambling in his net. He's having a bad game, Askarov. But no, Perry was not a 50-point player last season. Nope, he was not. Maybe it was 24. 5 goals, 19 assists is what I'm thinking from Perry last season. And then 4 goals, 5 assists in the playoffs in 27 games. And he played 57 games only last. So think about it. He played only 57 games last season, Perry. He would have had 50 points in 57 games. No, that's not Perry. He's not that player anymore. What about the All-Canadian Division? Well, it's now called the North Division. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good division. Montreal is going to not walk away with it. I think Montreal will win that division, but at the very least, they will make the playoffs in that division. And it's going to be awesome hockey all year. Playoff hockey from the first game to the last. Who is my favorite player? Right now, it's Nick Suzuki on the Habs. My all-time favorite player is Guy Lafleur. So, who's yours? Who's your favorite player right now? It's a mauling out there on the ice. What happened? Something else happened that I missed or didn't get to yet? Canada's beating them in every facet of the game convincingly. Oh, is it going to go to 5-0 in a second here? Hey, did it go? No, it didn't go to 5-0. Austin Matthews, really? Yeah, I'm not a big Matthews fan, but it's okay. You're allowed. I'm just not a big Matthews fan. He's a good player and all that. I'm not taking that away, but I just don't like the guy. Canada's oh, I read that. Change the goalie. Oh, wait. Oh, other than last year, you might be right. I don't know if it was 50 points 2 seasons ago, but you're right. He had 50 in the last 5 anyway. I'm not sure. He's not that player anymore, though, Sean. No, he's not that player anymore. I really don't think he is. It's 4-0. Yes, Anton, it's 4-0. 18-7 shots on goal. It's 14:30 left in the second period, and Russia has it in their zone. They are passing it around a little bit, and they pass it outside the zone. breaking into Canada's zone, and he goes and chases it in the corner and comes up with it. I don't know who that was. That was a good play there by some good hustle by that Russian player. So, yeah, Canada's got it behind their own net. They pass it up and out to McMichael. He dumps it into the Russian zone, and Russia ends up with it, and they break out. Through the neutral zone, into the Canadian zone. I'm saying zone a lot. Okay, Canada's got it. Just crossed into Russia's into the offensive zone. And they didn't really keep it. Russia's got it, and they are going to clear it, but not cleanly. It's now in Canada's behind Canada's net. Canada's got it, and they're going to break out up through the middle and into Russian zone, and Russia has it, though. And they are not getting it out yet. And they do. They pass it up, long pass, icing. There you go. There's some play-by-play. Woohoo! Trent's Pizza just got Trent's having pizza because I'm eating pizza. I gave a good idea. Too busy. Kid needs to get set. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing in there, but he's not having a good night. That's for sure. Je suis Jonathan Drouin. I don't think you're not Jonathan. You're not Jonathan Drouin. Why the match always at night? 1:10. Well, because you're not in. It's in Canada. That's why. Time difference is what it is. Church bells ringing. Why church bells ringing? Not very. I'm gonna call you obvious guy. But you're not Jonathan Drouin. I wouldn't fall for that one. Because Jonathan Drouin wouldn't say Matthews is his favorite player. That's number one. This is crazy. How do you lose your stick this much? Did you lose it again? No, it's a different player's stick. Oh, my dream come to Canada and shoot a big moose. Yeah, well, gonna need a big gun to shoot a moose. They're damn big. Toronto is putting Thornton on the number one line. So stranger things are going on. Yes, I saw that. That's just an experiment in training camp. I wonder how long like that'll last. Although, like they're not going to take a long time to get their line set because they don't have a lot of time. So pretty much the lines you see starting training camp are probably the lines they're hoping will work out right away. Uh, 3006. 30. What's 30? Yeah, that's what you need. You're right. You need a big gun. Woo, that was nearly a goal. I didn't see it. I want Finland to win versus USA. Well, yeah, I'm good with either. I mean, I want US because I want to see Caulfield playing. But yeah, I mean, all comers. Canada's going to beat all comers. It's not a problem. Saint Agathe de Mont, loud and proud. You're right. That's Pierre-Luc Dubois, Saint Agathe. Proud Saint Agathe boy. I'm having another piece of pizza because I'm still hungry. Super Drew. Hey, Super Drew. Super Drew says, hi, everyone. Askarov is way too busy not focusing. I've never seen a goalie lose their stick this much. Did I read that already? Not very obvious guy says, I can't wait to play with Cole because he's Jonathan Drouin. If you were Jonathan Drouin, though, I mean, it's a nice try, but I mean, you wouldn't have said Matthews is your favorite. It's not Jonathan Drouin, so. It's because I've had that kind of stuff been tried on me before, and it doesn't work. I would love to have Jonathan Drouin come in. I don't know if I doubt Jonathan Drouin would want to come in because if he's seen, I have said some not as flattering things about him. So I would think if you're Jonathan Drouin, you would be not very happy with me. I want a good game versus Canada, so the U.S. is my pick to win. Or this is going to be a worst World Junior Championship I've ever seen. Well, yeah, it could be. I mean, I think the U.S. will win, but you just never know. Canada power play coming up. Yeah, they're on the power play. Not coming up. It's over. Oh, geez, are you that? I don't know, but the power play. No, it's a minute left in the power play here. See, you need sleep. Have a good day. Oh, see ya. Need sleep. Thanks for coming in, Antoine. Hope I'll see you again. Where did you play junior hockey, Drouin? Let's find all the Drouin trivia and test this guy. In 2004, you went to eat at this particular restaurant. Which restaurant was it? I lost my place. There you are. Where? Oh, yeah. Curveball. Don't eat stalkers, Go Canada, go. Now I sub. Notice. Bye. Thanks, Antoine. Appreciate that. Dynasty in Halifax. But you had time to go look that up now. Anyway, it's not Drouin. It's not even a question. If he gets it right, my next one will prove if he is Drouin. Wait a second. What was the first one? Where'd you play junior hockey? But everyone knows where you played junior hockey, Jeff. No? Doesn't everybody know? Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people do. Obviously. I remember a sick kid asking, could you score 50 goals a year to Drouin? Geez, you asking a lot? Was Drouin's reply. Really? It is a lot for him. He's not necessarily a goal scorer. It's not Jonathan Drouin anyway, Jeff. There's no way. So I'm not getting fooled by that. It's fun to play the game, but it's not necessary to pose as somebody else to come in here to the live stream. Let's see how many people are we. 29 people, 28 thumbs up. Awesome. That's a nice ratio. That's a ratio. Riche did it at 21. Was he 21 when he scored 50? Yeah, but I mean, first of all, I'm spitting out my food. Drouin is really not. I mean, he's not a goal scorer. He's not a goal scorer the way Riche was when he was here. Although with Riche was only every second year. Desjardins, hey buddy, how's it going? Maybe we should have the game on. 8:55 left in the period. 20-8 in shots, 4-0 Canada. And let's see what happens. Okay, Russia has it in their own zone. And they're taking it up the ice. That could have been taken the wrong way. If someone didn't hear me right or my accent was bad, and I just said they're taking it up the ice. Okay. Stopped by Levi. I didn't see the shot. Don't know why I would mention that. Google couldn't find that one for Drouin. Nope. Where'd he go? It's not very obvious, guy. Where did he go? I think obvious guy went to phone a friend. Okay. Sorry, but I'm chewing, but I should be talking about what's going on the ice. Yeah, okay, Canada gets into the Russian zone finally, and they kind of dump it in around the sort of ring it around. Russia's got it. Yeah, Russia has it behind their net now, and they are trying to get out of their zone. And they're not doing a good job. They are looking kind of like they're not a very confident team right now. Yeah, they don't look very sharp, Russia, obviously, in a 4-0 game like this. Richer did it in 87-88 and 89-90. He did it 2 years in a row with 1 year, 2 years in 2 out of 3 years. That's what the right way to put it. Canada's got the puck behind the Russian zone, passes it out, it gets missed. It's at the point, dumped back in. They pick it up along the boards. And they still got it right in the slot. He made a save. Askarov made a save. Askarov forgot rule number 1 tonight. Keep square to the puck. Is that what he's doing wrong? Well, he made a save there. He stayed square, I guess, there. You see, Jeff, the hockey gods got you back because you were making fun of Caulfield celebrating his goal the other day. Sound like Letterkenny. They said, you know what? We're going to make your guy look bad tonight. And, yeah, he's kind of shitting the bed tonight. Did you like my Letterkenny the other day? Oh, what happened there? Did Levi dump it out? Looks like Levi took a swat at somebody or a punch with his glove, but I guess I'm wrong. Victor Mete was playing with a guy on his foursome who he did not know, but people were constantly asking his autograph, which prompted Mete to ask people, why you want this guy's autograph? And who was that person? What celebrity? Don't leave us hanging. Well, the guy was Stefan Richer, and he was the last guy to score 50 goals in a season. No. Richer's not the last guy to score 50, is he? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is. Okay. Is Richer really the last guy to score 50 goals in a season? 30 years ago? No. I thought somebody's for the Habs. Oh, different story. You got to say that. Yeah, he is the last 50-goal scorer for the Habs, which is sad when you consider that it's been 30 years. Okay, Canada's got the puck, and they're racing up the ice with it, crossed the Russian line, but they lost it. But they got it back. Now he's got it in the slot. Often it was a shot from the left circle. Saved by, so Askarov's making a couple of saves now. So maybe he'll get his game going. Okay, all the way down to the Canada zone. Blah, 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 blah. The goalie passes it up. And I'm not doing a good job with play-by-play tonight. I don't know what's wrong with that, but I don't know what's going on. My play-by-play skills that I didn't really have anyway are not up to snuff today. 24 people in the room, and I can't do play-by-play. Where am I? Where's the game? Where's the game? There. Let's see now. 4:15 left in the second. 23-11 in shots. So the Russians picked up a couple of shots there. And it's 4-0 for Canada. A long shot by Drysdale goes off the backboards. It's behind the Russian net. And they will get this puck out of their zone. Cross into the Canadian zone, and Canadians no, they don't clear it. But they got control in their own zone, and they are out. And do they get into the Russian zone? Yeah. Oh, no. They got sort of crossed up at the line there. So, break and play, I guess. I think it's a TV timeout here. The saddest part, the journalist back then was always on his back. That journalist should have known who Richer was. Richer should have his jersey retired. Oh, yeah, I don't think Richer is going to get his jersey retired. Pretty bad. My mother that knows nothing about hockey just called to give me a hard time about Askarov. Really? And, okay, you got to share. You got to share that. You've been talking this kid up, and your mother-in-law just called to say, hey, what's wrong with you? That guy's no good. Oh, you got to tell us that story, Jeff. Because Jeff's he's been on Askarov for a while now. Like I was on Suzuki last year. Jeff's been on Askarov this year like that. I don't think so. You have to be a Hall of Famer to be retired in Montreal. Yeah. Pretty much, right? I mean, yeah. No, but I don't think he'll be. He's not. Yeah, he's not getting his sweater retired. Besides, I think they're going to stop the retiring and just go to the honor system, honoring them. He may be honored, but I don't know about retired. I really like the way Levi covers his rebounds. Where is he playing? He's going to be in Florida, eh? Florida might have themselves a pretty good goalie there on their hands right now. See how he develops. All right, power play for Russia. I didn't see what happened, honestly. I didn't see what happened. 3:10 left in this second period. 4-0, 23-12 in shots for Canada, who are leading. And there's 1:35 in the power play. They are setting up in the zone. A shot on Levi. He gives a rebound, but he gives a rebound, but somebody kind of corralled it, and then it got away from them, or it was sitting wide open net, sitting there, and the Russian guy couldn't get to it. So that's why I went, oh boy. So anyways, Russia's got it. They're set up. passing it around. They took a shot. I don't know if it missed or I think it missed the net. And anyways, they're still passing it around, trying to set up for a shot. They have it on the right side, high left circle, and they score. Shot from the high left circle. The puck, I don't know if it got to Levi or not, went over the other way to the other circle, and the guy was open, and he scored. Pretty much an open net there. So it's 4-1. So who did I tell that 4-1? I don't think you got it right. Was it Sean? Right now, you're sitting on the right score, but there's still a lot of time left. So, hopefully that's the only goal that Russia gets. But they get a little bit of hope. Maybe they start to come back. You never know. Somebody, though, had 4-1, Trent. I'm not sure who that was. What did we think about Foucault? We thought the same about Zach Foucault, that he was good and he wasn't. Wow, how did Canada stop that? They didn't stop that. They didn't stop it. That's the problem. I love Richer, by the way. He was my favorite growing up, and got to meet him 3 years ago, and he was awesome. You know, that's cool. I didn't know he was your favorite growing up. And I do think I remember you said you got to meet him. Trent had 5-3. We could get that, Trent. We could get that. Oh, is that offside, though? Oh. He's offside. 4-0. No goal. Well, that sucks if you're Russians and your only goal is going to come back. It was a good challenge by that coach because that was not a goal. That was an offside. That was definitely an offside. What do you guys think? Y'all just saw the same replay I did. What do you guys think? Goal or no goal? Okay, nobody wants to answer me. That's cool. I'm good with that. No worry. I'll do all the talking. You don't have to worry. You guys just sit there. Don't have to talk. I'll do all the talking. 21 and 31 likes. I like that. I was looking at the time. Yeah, that's a goal. No, I mean, it's not a goal. No goal because that's it was offside, so it's a no goal. Sorry. You're wrong. You almost had me there. Sad for Russia, though. Will they get another one? Don't know. But that's coming back. Is that Igor Larionov back there? Here it comes. No goal. Well, he saw the replay. He knows it's a no goal. What does he need a word for? Igor is the head coach. Yeah, I thought so. Great hockey player. So what? His foot goes over the line fully. That's it. It's offside because the puck's not over the line fully. And his skate, both skates are over the line before the puck goes over. That's going to be, that's even more demoralizing. And at the end of the period, that, their little bit of a momentum push there just went, it just fizzled out. So we got, 3 minutes and what left? So there's 1:35 still left in the power play. So, I mean, they could still score. But Canada's got to be like a sigh of relief there, or Levi anyway. Gets a reprieve from that. Face off, won by Russia, but all the way back. So it goes all the way back to the net. And they're going to set up and get ready, and they start up. And they're out of their zone, through the neutral, and into Canada's zone. In the corner, ring it around, back the other way, up into the circle, at the point, shot. Yeah, no, there was a rebound, but the rebound got controlled, and Russia still has it. Almost took a shot, faked it over to the other guy, back at the point, up the guy in the circle, and he's looking for something open. Nothing. Got nothing. Back to the point, to the other side. Nothing. Back to the center. Shot. Didn't get through. I didn't see the puck now. I don't see the puck now. 30 seconds left, and Habs. Canadians clear it. It's shot up really quickly. They get it again. Canada behind their net, and they toss it all the way down. 14 seconds left in this power play. Russia racing up the ice. One guy alone. Okay, there were other guys with him I didn't see. So they got it in the zone, and they're setting up. And on the right side, along the boards, into the center, and no. So that's killed off. They're not getting a power play goal. The Russian five. Yep. Larionov, Fedorov, Kozlov, Konstantinov, and Fedizov. We're like watching the Globetrotters on ice with their puck possession. It's true. This kid has a great glove hand. He is amazing at possessing the puck. This kid, what are we talking about? Levi? What happened there? He's got an ice pack to his neck. On that? Okay. Russians have it in the Canadian zone again. But we're 5-on-5. And less than a minute left in this period. McMichael racing up. Crosses the line, the zone. And nothing. No shot on that. Oh, almost. Russia. Yeah. Ooh, they got a chance. No, they can't get a shot off. Oh, my God. Okay, Canada breaking it alone. 22. I forget who that is. No goal. Saved by Askarov and a penalty. Dylan Cousins was the guy breaking in, and a penalty taken by Russia to try to stop him. Is that a penalty shot? That's a penalty shot. Not Richet's fault. He played during the Gretzky and Mario Lemieux years. Yeah, I'm not blaming Richet for anything. Good save there by Askarov. Okay, he's on the penalty shot. Yeah. Oh, what a save by Askarov. That was a beautiful save by Askarov, Jeff. I thought that was a goal. That foot came out of nowhere. Wow. Good save there. I thought that was a goal. Okay. Maybe it wasn't such a great save. He hit his skate. That looked like a beautiful save, but I thought that was a goal. But still a good save because his foot was there. All right, we got. Yeah, period's over now. You guys, for you, the period's over. So, period's over. Lots of guys have made it to the Hall of Fame from the 80s and 90s. Watch the next one. Who's the next one? Mario? Was Mario the next one? He's in anyway. All right, so we got ourselves a one period left with a 4-0 lead, and it looks like it's looking like Canada is going to make it to the gold medal game tomorrow night. I guess it's the night the late game is going to be the gold medal one, so it'll be a late start tomorrow. We have just one goal this period. What luck. It's true, eh? They only gave it one. Well, I said that, right? I mean, they're going to tighten it up a little bit, and they did. Crosby is the next one. Right. Okay, you're right. Crosby going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Crosby going to the Hall of Fame for sure. For sure, Crosby going. I don't know. Is that in doubt? I don't think so. So if Crosby's the next one, what was Lindros? Wasn't Lindros the next one? But he didn't turn out really to be the next one. So am I wrong? What was Lindros called? Someone, come on, type fast. Come on. No, really, what was Lindros called? Because I thought he was considered the next great one. Crosby's too whiny. Don't tell that to Jeff. Crosby comes from Jeff's neck of the woods. Crosby was whiny when he first came into the league. I don't think he still is, though. When he first came into the league, don't forget, the clutching and grabbing and the way they played was horrible. So it was probably for a reason. And I don't think he's nearly as whiny as he was. Okay, I know it was the Big E, but what he wasn't called, like, Gretzky was the great one. Wasn't Lindros something? Maybe you're right. It was just the Big E. Sean, I can't wait to watch the next game. I hope Caulfield has a good game. It's going to be a good one. I would imagine it's going to be. Pressure's on there, that's for sure. He had guys hanging off of him and being greasy. Yeah, it wasn't a great era. When he first came into the league, Crosby, he was whiny. He was bitchy, but I mean, the stuff that was being done to the star players was ridiculous. They can't do that again today. So, yeah, I don't think he's nearly the complainer that he was. I work with a guy on an oil terminal in Russia, Far East. He is also a Habs fan. And he is from the place of Crosby's, as far as he said. Yeah, well, that's where Jeff, Krebs better than Caulfield. He's from not far from where Crosby grew up. In Quebec City, he was called the Big Baby. Yeah, I know what everybody called him. We heard it all. I heard it all. But, I mean, he's not the whiner that he was. Oetkin will be the next guy. Ovechkin, he's almost over. They called him Cindy Crosby, I know. Cole Harbor, Nova Scotia. Jeff and you are going to have problems soon. Anyway, we would love him in a Habs uniform. We would have loved him in a Habs uniform, yeah. I think he would have liked to play here for Montreal. He would have been happy to be drafted by Montreal for sure. I think. And if Montreal would have had that first overall pick, Crosby would have been here, and we'd have had maybe 2 more cups and be our 26th cup in the bag already. Yeah, he would have been great here, Jeff. That's for sure. But seriously, he's not the crybaby that he was. His dad was drafted by Montreal. He never played for Montreal, but he was drafted as a goalie. Will Habs let Allen play more games than Price to rest Price for the playoffs if they make it? No. They won't let him play more games unless, of course, Price is injured. No, it's going to happen. But no, he's not going to play more games than Price. He's going to play less, but he'll play enough games that Price will be rested. And Price won't have to be playing 75% of the games. Philly fans called Sidney Crosby. Gislain, you said it twice now. Not me. The nickname is Sid the Kid. The next one. No, he's a great player, and I think he had reason to be upset and to want to complain in those days. Mario Lemieux used to complain all the time. As a matter of fact, they both did. They were in the league together, right? No, they weren't. Were they? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's horrible. They back in those days, I mean, the stuff they did, there's no way they get away with that today. Not even close. Do I remember he asked the ref to stop the attendants to throw hats on ice? Who did that? Doing the U.S. versus Finland game tonight? No. I can't do 2 games in a row like that. Sorry. That's a young man's game. Definitely not for me. I do bad enough with these play-by-play on this. I'm not doing it for a team I don't necessarily cheer for. Yeah, I am a dual citizen, but I don't cheer for them. I only cheer for the Habs and Team Canada. Okay, Andre, do you see that comment by Ato Ara? I don't know what language that is. What is he saying to me? Do you know? I'm just asking because you're Russian. Maybe that's some. I don't know what that is. That's not even a language. Hi Taco. He's insulting me somehow. We'll give him a chance. Get one more insult before I throw you out. That's how she works. Gretzky equals the great one. Ovechkin, Alexander the Great. The Great, GR8. That's right. McKinnon, best player in the world right now, changed my mind. If the Leafs would trade Matthews for Crosby, they'd win a cup in the next 2 years. Yeah, I know. We were talking about that the other day. Yeah, you make a good point for that. That's Russian there. That's Russian. I don't know if that's Russian. You know what it says? With the thumbs down, it can't be anything nice. Anyway, if you guys want to do anything about it, you can. I'll give him a one more. When he really insults me, then we'll throw him out. It's hard to express. It means something like, it sounds weird. Is that what he's saying? I'm weird, thumbs down. That's not so bad. I'm weird. I admit it. I wonder, will Ovechkin come here next year to win a cup? No, he's already said he's not playing anywhere else than Washington. He will not play for another NHL team. That's what he has said. So, in other words, if they trade him, he's not playing for another team. He'll go back to Russia. I saw this not long ago, as a matter of fact. Maybe a month or so ago, I saw an article written where he's quoted as saying that. No, it's nothing bad to say I'm weird. A lot of people have told me I'm weird, so it's okay. But with the thumbs down, that means just to keep my ears up. If it's another bad comment, I'll just give him a timeout. I'm the only one that can hide them from the channel, so you guys can only time them out. This probably on Russian performance. Oh wait, translate said it was. This. Oh, it could be. That's why I'm not going to toss him on one thing like that. Maybe he is talking about the Russian performance. I mean, I don't know. That's why I said if it's another one at me, well, then I'll know. But yeah, don't worry. Anyways, I got a thick skin. I don't care anymore. They can say whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. I feel bad for people that want to be trolls. Not that they hurt my feelings. Because it's not personal. They're never personal. Even though it looks personal, but it's not really. Do you think Malkin gets traded if the Pens suck this year? Nah, that's a good question. I don't know. I never really thought about that. He's getting older and everything, right? I wouldn't. Depends. I guess it depends on what they figure. If they think that this is their last hurrah, and then like it turns out that it's not their last hurrah, like it's not a hurrah, that they might start like the rebuilding process or the retooling process early by doing something like that. I could see it, yeah. Because basically, it's the Penguins' last real good run at it, right? They make a run. They can do it this year. After this, it gets harder and harder because they get older and older. So, yeah, I mean, I could see it. It's just general comment, not personal. No, don't worry. I'm gonna trust you on that. Don't worry. And I wasn't rushing to throw him out or anything like that. I just figured, the trolls. There were a couple earlier. That's all. But no problem. Listen, he's Russian, and he may be saying, "My team, sorry, not tonight." So yeah, I get that. He wants to break Gretzky's record, but he said he's not playing for another team other than Washington, not in the NHL. So in the NHL, Washington, that's it. That's all. So I take that to mean that if he did get traded, Ovechkin, he would go back to the KHL and go back to Russia. Now, if he's just shy of Gretzky's record, two things. If he's just shy of Gretzky's record, I doubt Washington trades him anyway. But if he's just shy and they do trade him, I would have to think he probably stays and tries to break it. So, but that's what he has said. The girls are in this. That's the commercial where your girls are? Jeff's daughter's team from a couple of years ago. It's gone. We're in that commercial. Where was I? Could be, but for who? Sorry, I reply without context. Yes, Crosby can be traded, but for what? Yeah, good question. But he was talking Malkin, though. I don't think he said Crosby. Did he say Crosby? It was Malkin. Not Russia's fault. Canada's too strong. Yeah, no, I would agree with that right now. That's for sure. Crosby is an Olympic Games winner. Ovechkin, not. Do you think Mete or Romanov can have the same output as Markov or Subban? Oh, that's really a good question. Not Mete. I mean, Mete's not proving it unless all of a sudden he has a season where the scoring touch comes back to him from his junior days. Then not Mete. But it's a good question because we don't know what kind of offensive game Romanov is going to have here in the NHL. If it's going to be better than expected or not as good as expected. So it's a good question. I don't know that we can answer that yet till we see Romanov play a little bit. He has been told he won't be traded, but Malkin is worth more in trade to rebuild. I can see Pittsburgh trading Malkin before they trade Crosby. Yes, without a doubt. If that was the question, then it's an easy answer. I don't think they'll trade Crosby. Will they trade Malkin? I could see them trading Malkin, yes. Will they do it next season if they don't? I don't see why not. When you think about it, I mean, if it's your last hurrah, which it is, and it's not going that way, well, you want to start to rebuild. You want to get – if you're going to trade Malkin, you want to trade him at ASAP while his value is still good. So I would think so. Rick, anything on the local news about when QMJHL may start back? I've heard nothing. Do I think it'll happen? Yeah, I mean, I kind of do. So I don't know. Oh, that makes me think of something. In Mark Bergevin's press conference from, I think it was yesterday, he was asked about Caulfield joining the team. And he basically said, if the OHL is playing, he's going to the OHL. That's basically what he said. And he'll only, like, if he needs to play here, because there's nowhere else to play, he'll be here in Montreal. But he said the OHL with the the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. Where am I? I don't know where I am. There. Krebs better. I agree with you on Malkin. Oh, okay. In hockey, but in a war, Canada versus Russia, Russia will bully Canada. But Canada has America as friend. Canada's way of doing things is to be friends with almost anybody. Yeah, we don't want to go up against Russia in a war, but in hockey, that's fine. Yeah, no, that was a good question, Trent. And I happened to hear that stuff. What I just told you was, from yesterday, from Bergevin's press conference. He said it in French, so I might have missed a word or two that I didn't understand. But I heard enough I'm sure that's what he said, was that if the OHL is playing, his rights are there. And I think he said he'd prefer he plays there. But if there's nowhere else to play, he'll play in Montreal. So, we can't assume that Caulfield will come up right away. They may shift him over there. And it might be good for him, too, because the OHL has a pretty good brand of hockey. And in some people think it's better than college. Some people don't. But it's at least as good, if So, So I don't think I'm not sure that Canadians want him this year on the team. They want him to develop more. I believe they could New Brunswick have a New Brunswick division in the Q. Oh yeah, listen, I don't know enough about the QMJHL to know how their teams are, like where they are. I don't know enough. So it's possible, I guess. I think for a division, you'd need at least 4 or 5 teams, right? So I don't know how many teams are in New Brunswick. We've got to get close. We've got to be close now to the start of the third, I would think. And the last period, and then Canada gets into the gold medal game, which is, I believe, it's going to be so it'll be a late game tomorrow night. It's either a 9 or a 9:30 start. I don't know exactly. Les Titans, Acadia Bathurst, St. John's Ice Dogs, Moncton Wildcats, and the Fredericton to be named laters. PEI, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. 4 teams, 2 in Nova Scotia. 5 teams, 2 in New Brunswick. 2. College, you get to play with older, more physically developed players. In QOHL, WHL, you get to play with all the future stars of the NHL. True. That's a good way to put it, actually, Trent. Right. You're getting to play with men that are the size of the NHL, but the talent level in the OHL, QMJHL, and WHL is a little bit higher. So that's a good way to put it. Yeah. So, but basically to say that the Canadians actually would like Caulfield to go to the OHL after the college season's done. Because, and it makes sense because it looks like they're going to get a late enough start they'll still be playing. So he'll probably go there. And you know what? I can't really argue that, because I've been saying I'd rather him play in Laval before he comes up to Montreal to stay. So it's basically the same thing, right? And maybe even playing in the OHL is better because in Laval, he may find some players that wouldn't mind taking his head off to make a name for themselves. U.S. college is not good enough. Okay, but the U.S. college is not the U.S. college hockey that it was when we were younger. It's a lot better, and it's a good developmental league is what I hear. I mean, I don't follow enough to know this on my own opinion. That's true. But everything I hear from people who should be in the know say it's a really good developmental league. And a lot of people will tell you it's as good as the Canadian junior leagues for developmental purposes. Add PEI Islanders, Cape Breton Screaming Eagles, Halifax Mooseheads, St. John's Newfoundland Sea Dogs. So there's quite a bit of teams down there. So yeah, I think there's more than enough teams to do 1 or 2 divisions, no? Some Russian people moved to Canada. I have 3 close people who live in Canada now. Yeah, very similar similar weather. You guys are a lot colder than we get here, but yeah, it makes sense. Canada would be something that's more like where you come from. Only like 4 schools good at hockey. But in your area, only 4 schools? Okay, I should get back to the game. So the game has been started for like a couple of minutes, and I'm not paying attention. So it is a 17:50 left and 26:20 in shots. So Russia's come back quite a bit. It's now 27-20 in shots. Russia's come back quite a bit in shots, but it's still 4-0 where it counts. Only like 4 schools good at hockey in the USA college system. I got you. Okay. All right, so Russia's got it in their zone. Askarov passes it off to the defenseman, and he pops it out to the top of their zone, and they took a shot. They break in. Okay, let me catch up now. They get all the way down to Canada's zone, and on the right-hand side, just outside the circle, actually. Shot on Levi. Levi makes the save. Hey, Lucas is back. Hey, Lucas. USNDTP is one of them for sure. It's not a college. That's a developmental system. That's it's not a college, I don't think. Is it? USNDTP? Okay, Canada breaking up through the neutral zone into the Russian zone. They lose the puck to Russia. They break out and dump it down into Canada's zone. Russia comes out with the puck. It's going around for a wraparound. He doesn't make that. And something happens. Whistle. What happened? A penalty? No, that wasn't a penalty. Let's see. Why was that whistled? High stick? I don't get what the whistle was for. Anyways, face off just outside the blue line for Canada. They win the draw. Back in their zone. Defenseman passing it to Inforo, and it's dumped down by Canada. Oh, a little bit of a breakaway by the Canadian player, but he doesn't get good wood on the shot. Okay, so again, it's in the Russian zone in the corner. Russia still got it. Canada's trying to fight for it. They sort of get it, I think, and get a shot away. Russia's got it again. They are trying to come out of their zone, and they do, but not cleanly. And it gets back into their zone. They got possession, though. Still in their zone. They're out in the neutral zone now, and they come through into Canada's ice, and without clear possession, though. And let's see, Canada actually gets it back and breaks out. They're in Russia's zone now, down near the corner, and ring around the net. Back the other way. Oh, a little clear out to the slot, and the guy couldn't get the puck. The Canada guy couldn't get the puck. So Russia has the possession now in their zone, and they are going to try to get out. Nope, ring it around twice around the net. Now he's holding on to it, let everybody come set up, and they try to get out, and they do, but it's a long pass that the goalie snares, so no icing. And Canada's out of their zone, but not for long. They've got possession, and they break out. And they're in the Russia zone. Shot, missed the net. I don't know who 15. New Hooks got it in the corner. And Russia's got it. They come out of their zone through the neutral zone into Canada's zone on the right side. He dumps it in behind the net, and there was a Russian player that ran behind there. Didn't get the puck, though. Canada comes out with it. And they're going to clear it. No, they don't. Little attempt, and Russia steals it, and they stay in there. Wow. Interesting. Okay. USNDTP is playing with other colleges. Yes, but they're not a college. They have Hockey East with Boston College and Northeast University. Yeah, but they're not a school is what I'm saying. That's all. Maine Black Bears should win the NCAA every year, or maybe New Hampshire. They have the Big Ten where University of Wisconsin, that's where Caulfield plays. Yeah, in Turcotte. Minnesota have a lot of hockey schools too. Yeah, there's a lot of hockey in Minnesota. It's cold there. They got weather like we got. North Dakota, not bad either. That's where all other Canadian superstars go to prep school. Yeah, because they got they have a history of hockey there because it's cold down there in the winter. And yes, Jeff Askarov has settled down. I said that. He's started to make some saves. He's settled down a bit. Definitely. But a little bit, too late. Too little, too late. That's the problem. He settled down, but it's not gonna be enough for them to win this game. I don't see anything that'll make Russia score 4 goals to tie this up. So I don't see this changing. But there's still 13 minutes to play. Okay, so Russia's got it behind their net, and they're going to break out. Guys racing up the ice with it through the neutral zone. Nice moves, but he didn't control it cleanly, but got the puck back, took a shot. Levi made the save, a short rebound, but it's cleared. And now the puck is back in the Russian zone already. They have possession, and they clear it, but bring it back into their zone. And now they get out. Stick handling his way through to behind Canada's net, and a shot around the net, and then he took a shot, and I don't think it got through. In the USA, they developed hockey player in college and university. Well, now they do it in this USNDTP, but his head is not as active now. Whose head? Right, he's settled down. He's got himself back in the game, Askarov, or maybe in the game for the first time. Not in Canada. The best team was UQTR, Les Patriotes. Oh, Les Patriotes. Trois-Rivières. Les Patriotes de Trois-Rivières. Is it the Université de Québec, Trois-Rivières, Les Patriotes? With Danny Dubé as their coach. There's that glove again. Yeah, he's got his game going now. For Russia, if he would have done that in the last period, they might have a chance, but I don't think they got time now. There is too little time left. So we're down to 16 people. I bored what? 30 people about out of the room, and we still got 32 thumbs up, so that's always good. And we got less than 13 minutes to go in this third period. Levi's glove, yes. Levi's been good in this tournament. For me, a surprise. I actually thought that he was going to be the Achilles heel for this team, and he is definitely not. I mean, without a doubt, he's not. So, yeah, he's been a really pleasant surprise for me, Levi, because I didn't know much about him at all. Oop, where the game? Okay, here we go. The face-off is, I'm not sure where the face-off is at. Just outside the Canadian zone. And they want these guys placed perfectly on their spot. And Russia wins the draw. And they get it into Canada's zone and at the line, and there's a shot that went wide. Another shot from the side of the net that I think he saved. And it's in the corner still. Canada sort of has it. They sort of chip it out, but Russia's got it. Just outside their line, they're sort of in and out of their line, and Canada steals it and then gets hit and taken away. That was Newhook. Nice steal by Newhook, and then he just got taken out of it by the defenseman, but still, it was a good opportunity there. Well, almost was. Let's put it that way. Okay, so the Russian team has it behind their net. They're getting it to the side on the boards, and it gets cleared out. But really, Canada cleared it out of there. The Canadian player's stick sort of whacked at it by accident and cleared it out. Canada breaks out of their zone into the Russian zone. Askarov's got it, and he dumps it off to his player. And they're fighting for it in the corner. And Canada, nope, Russia comes out with it. Defenseman to defenseman behind the net. Again, back to the other defenseman and up the ice. Through the neutral zone into Canada's zone, but he loses the puck. And Canada's got it, and they break out, cross the neutral into the Russian zone. And that is, I can't see the number. Braden Schneider got it at the side of the net, and he still has it around the net. Dumps it back, and Canada still has it at the half wall, now through the center of the ice. And he sort of just dumped it in and rang it around. Now it's in front of the net. Askarov's got it and dumps it off to the side. And the Canadian forecheck is like nothing I have ever seen before. Crazy. And having the 3D like we have does for the forwards. Crazy what having the 3D. Crazy like having the D like we have does for the forwards. I got it on the third take. I mean, I got it. I nailed it. Yeah, I mean, the forecheck's been great all night. The Canadian forecheck's been pretty damn good all night. Canada is just playing different hockey now, protecting the lead, and Russia is playing better. It's not really the goaltender. At this point, no, but they're too far behind, too late in the game, and Canada doesn't have to play to the same intensity to hold them off right now. And that's what you're seeing. But Russia is kind of desperate. They're playing desperate hockey because if they don't get a couple of goals now, it's definitely over now. Like if Russia doesn't score in the next 2 minutes, I mean, this game's over. Right there and then, right? So Russia's playing a desperate game at this point, and we'll see how it does them. It won't do them good. And I doubt we're going to see a pulled goalie because what's the point? So this should end up, from the look of it, this should end up 4-0. That's what I would say. Would you like a candy, my dear? There you go. Where was I? Canada's just playing. No, read that. Thought it was crazy good versus the Finns, and they took it to another level tonight. That's what they call stepping it up another notch. Kind of, let's hope they have 3 different notches, right? One with the Finns, step it up another time here, and one more tomorrow. Okay, face off in the Russian zone to the right of Askarov. I don't remember now who won it. Russia carries it out, but Canada takes it back right away. Okay, it's in the Russian zone now. Canada chasing. Russian dumped it out. Canada brings it back in. Number 17, shot. Nope, pass over to I can't see these guys' numbers. I'll try this again. My dog wants another kind. Okay, Russia breaks it, well, sort of dumps it into Canadian zone and goes after it. Canada gets it. The player falls, and but he gets it out, and they are in the Russian zone now. It's behind the net. Nobody's really got possession, but now Russia comes up with it. And they get it out, fired it down, and they're across Canada's line. Canada takes it away, and they get it out. So 7.5 minutes left, third period, 33-23 in shots for Canada, 4-0 Canada. Stoppage in play, and I don't know what happened. I think an icing? I think that was an icing. It is 4-0. Jake, it is 4-0 for Canada. Sean, the Finns beat the U.S. last year, 1-0. So it should be a good game. McDonald's Sewing Hospital. Wow. McDonald's Sewing Hospital. Really? That's an interesting name. Why would it be a sewing hospital? All right. Russia kind of dumped it into Canada's zone. They went to chase it, and they come up with it, but not for long. Canada has it and gets out with it, but it's a dump down to Russia's zone. No icing. Okay, I didn't see what happened there. Canada has it. They're going to break out of their zone right now. Long shot on Askarov, and he gloves it and passes it off to his player. And they get it out of their zone with a dump out pass. And they got possession in the neutral zone back into their zone. They're just gathering it up and trying to set themselves up. Everybody come back and go with a set play. And they break out. Long pass that doesn't get picked up, and Canada gets it in their own zone, and they're going to come out with it. So what's McDonald's Sewing Hospital? What's a sewing hospital? Just curious where that comes from. Come on, everybody, you're quiet now. Let's talk. Come on. Let's talk a little bit. You're not getting away so easy. I'll have my final cigarette before the end of this live stream. All right. How many are we in here? We're down to 13, but it's a good 13. Ghislaine, did Lindros have the most expectation by everyone as a player, or was it Alexander Daig or Mario Lemieux? Oh, good question. I would think probably Lindros had probably more hype than the others. Lindros had a lot of hype, in front of him. So I don't remember for Lemieux as much. And Daig, mildly, but don't forget he went to Ottawa, so small market. Well, where am I looking there for? Excuse me. Hey, Ray Buckle. How's it going, buddy? All right. 5:45 left. 33-25 in shots. 4-0 Canada. And third period is almost done. It's in the Canadian zone. Russia keeps it in, but Canada steals it and breaks out. Down right into, he takes a shot too. And he goes off a stick or off Askarov. I don't know. Into the stands. All right. Face off in the Russian zone to the right of Askarov. Russia wins the draw. And Canada ends up with it. Newhook fires. Goes wide. And the puck comes out. Russia's got it. They dump it into Canada's zone. And behind the net. And, Russia still kind of got it. No, Canada's got it now. They break out of their zone into the neutral, into the Russian zone, and Russia takes it away. So they're just trying to get their feet under them, and there's a whistle. Oh, there's a fight. There is a fight. I can't read his name. A big Russian guy against a smaller, I guess it was Krebs. Yeah, he's bigger than Krebs. Brodkov? Barokov. That's Tom Barokov. No, it's Barokov. That doesn't sound like a Russian name, really. Both of them go off? No, Canada gets the penalty. No. 4-on-4. Okay, they had it wrong up there. So it's 4-on-4. It'll open up the ice a little bit. So maybe for Russia, this could be helpful with a little bit more skating room and stuff. So we'll see how this works out. Bobby Orr was the youngest player to sign a professional contract at 12 and the greatest player ever to lace up a pair of skates. We're already playing. So it's 4-on-4, like I said. They're in the Canada zone. Canada's got it behind their net. Dump off to the other defenseman. There's a Russian fighting with him in the corner for the puck. And they come out with it, the Russians. But not cleanly. Canada what happens? Yeah, they get it. Dump it behind the net. And they take control. And they have some ice. And they go up to on the right side with it. I don't see who that is. Oh, that was Byram. He's going off the ice now. They've got it. Cousins has it. He gave it to 17. I know who that is. McMichael was. Yeah. Anyways, it's back in the Canadian zone. I don't know how it got there. Yeah. They take it out of their zone, through the neutral zone, and it's a dump-in pass to the rings around, but Askarov stops it. And Russia's got it, and they are going to break out. They are in Canada's zone, but Canada took it away, and they get it out. And they're in Russia's zone now, in the corner, off to the side, against the boards, and he brings it back out of the zone. And he goes back in. I don't know who that is, number 29. And it's a whistle for something. Gretzky was signed at 15 or 16 by the Indianapolis Racers. Yeah, I think something like that, yeah. Not by the Indianapolis Racers, was it? Or maybe it was. Yeah, he started with Indianapolis, then went to Edmonton. That's true. Askarov reminds me of Brizgalov. I think he'll be better than Brizgalov, though. So it's a timeout. Russia's taking a timeout. I don't know what's the thinking here. Do they really think in 3 minutes they're going to score 4 goals, that they really got a shot? Except that it's that you don't give up. Even if it looks bad, you don't give up to the end. I guess that's the point, and that makes sense. But I mean, like, really, you're not coming back from this. There's just no way. Because there's not a lot of time. I might, 3:10. I was right. So there's 3:10 left. You ain't getting 4 goals in 3:10. So Russia wins the face-off. It's in their zone. They're carrying it around. They're trying to set up, I guess, looking for some kind of, I don't know what they're doing, waiting for them to pull the goalie. So Askarov has been pulled. With a 4-0 game with 2:50 left, what's the use, though? Like, I guess they could pop off some goals, I guess. But nothing's indicated that'll happen. I don't know what's the use of pulling your goalie at this point. Personally, I'm sorry. I just don't get it. If it was 2-0, even 3 maybe, but 4 to me is a little too much. Canada's just better. Do you remember Taro Sugimoto, number 74 for the Sabres? Honestly, I do not. Okay, so it's 2:14 left, and Russia's trying. They got the man advantage with the empty net. A little bit of possession by Canada, and they can really end this. Not that it's not ended already, but they got to try. No, I get that, Andre. I get they got to try. And it's not, I'm not coming down on them because they're Russian. I imagine any of the teams and whatever would have done this. It doesn't make sense. Like, no matter if it was Canada doing it, I would say the same thing. I don't know. But you're right. You know what? You can't teach players at any point that you can give up because it's not the right attitude. And the truth is, you never know. These things have happened before where teams have come back. So 5-0 into the empty net. That's what you'd figure was going to happen. Now the game is over. He's done. NHL, you're back right at the end. 2 more season previews until I'm done. Golden Knights and Avalanche. Awesome, buddy. That's cool. I don't envy you that. I wouldn't want to do all those. I would not want to do all of those previews. It's a part of training now. No, I guess it is. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's the attitude. You never want at any point in the game to have an attitude for any reason that it's, I give up. And I get that. Just, I can ask that question because I'm not a player. So it works for me. You enjoy doing the season previews? Your 3rd season doing it. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if I don't mind doing a few, but I mean, you got to do 31 of them. That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of them to do. So, but it's content that you got to do. It's good content, and yeah, I think I would be bored doing 31 season previews for me. So we got a minute left. 5-0, and they got to play the timeout, so they can't just end it and say, okay, everyone go home. But it's over. Another nice save by Levi. Keep the shutout. Think he wants a shutout, don't you? Think Russia's looking frustrated. The players are looking frustrated now, and they have to be. I mean, the one goal they got was offside, so that's taken away. And yeah, I feel for them. But hey, Canada wins, so I'm happy for that. Hey, did anyone hear how the players did today in training camp? No, I didn't hear anything about that yet. I only know they lined up in the lines that I had predicted. So I'm happy about that. Anderson ripped a wrist shot past Price that made Gallagher happy. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't hear that. Taro Tsujimoto was a joke made by the Sabres because Punch Imlach was tired to draft players who have 0 chance to make the NHL. So they draft a fake player. Oh, that's the fake player. I heard something about that. So 9.8 seconds left. 35-27 shots for Canada. And it's 5-0. And that's how she's going to end. No use making another pass or a play because this game, she's over. Put a fork in her. She's done. So there you go. Canada moves on to the gold medal game. I should have left it on. I just clicked it off. I should have left it on so that I'd find out what time game is. But I think it's 9 or 9:30, so I'll be on the air doing that game because it's the gold medal game. And that's tomorrow, so I'm glad it's the later game. So because 5:30 starts early, I find. So, yeah. So we're there. That's a good win for Montreal. I'm still saying it. It's a good win for Canada. And, it was a good game. Power. They're so strong. The U.S. or Finland, they're gonna have to be on their freaking game to win. I can't see Canada losing at this point. So it's looking like it might be another gold medal for Canada, and it's going to be fun to watch the game and do this live stream. Who is Canada playing? We don't know yet till later. The U.S. or Finland. It's one of the two. But that game's coming on in, I think, about an hour. I think it's at 9:30, the U.S. game, and the winner of that will go on to play Canada. And then the other two teams, so Russia and the loser of the other game, will go and play the consolation game at 5:30 tomorrow. So it's for the bronze medal. So that'll happen tomorrow. It was a good win, but not a good game to watch. It wasn't a great game to watch. Whenever it's one-sided like that, it's never that great. So, yes, you're the email tomorrow. I'll get to that. I'll send you the email, tell you what I was talking about, and we'll work it out. Awesome. Definitely. Peace. That's not how you spell peace. Peace didn't sound happy. Price didn't sound happy about losing playing time this year. Wait, let me finish that. But he is happy to have 3 goalies, so he doesn't have to waste time at practice being a target. No matter how strong is Canada, it won't matter if they don't win gold. This is true. We're not happy without gold. Trent, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Any possibility you'd cover the QMJHL as maybe a pet project once a week if they ever get back to playing? Not as in-depth as the Habs. No one is doing it. I definitely would support those efforts. Please. I don't really have a way to watch the games, so it's really hard to do any kind of junior stuff because I don't have a way to watch the games. I've been asked this many, many times, Trent. I would the best I may be able to do, and I'll consider it, is maybe a once a week video updating what's going on there. That's about the best I could do. But to cover the games, I want to watch some games. So I'll try. I'll think about it because a lot of people ask me this. And I know nobody's really doing this. So I know that. But it's hard. And it's hard to it's sort of like multitasking. So it's hard enough for me to get all the work I got to do for the NHL. So, but maybe a once a week thing. Like I said, I've been asked this a lot, and I guess I should consider it, eh? But I'll take it into consideration. But it's not an easy thing to do, and I don't know where to get their games to be able to get to know the players because I don't know the players very well. So, but I could do a once a week thing, updating what's going on and scores, because that I can call from the internet. So I'll try because you are a new subscriber, but definitely a strong supporter of this channel. So I will I'll consider it and try to figure out a way that I may be able to put in some kind of QMJHL coverage, since I am in Quebec, right? So I'll try to do that. I will. Jeff wants to do this. Well, maybe me and Jeff can work out something where between the two of us we can cover it. We'll try. We'll definitely try. Because like I said, I get this a lot. I've probably been asked this probably 15 times to cover the Q or the CHL. And it's not easy. Does RDS cover the Q? I would think they cover it somewhat. Final score was 5-0. 5-0 for Canada. It was a really good game as far as Canada. And yeah, so that's how it ended up. All right, so I'm going to take off because I'm tired. My voice is tired. We're back at it tomorrow night. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks so much, Trent. Trent gets twice now tonight on the score sheet for the cup, for that glass. So it's between Trent and Shamir for that glass. That's going to be for sure. So once again, thanks so much, Trent. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you on the next game, which is tomorrow. I want to say 9, but I know it's either 9 or 9:30. I'll try to be on 15 minutes ahead of that. And yeah, so I'll put that up tomorrow once I get all the details. So in the morning, I'll put up a live stream for that. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. Thanks for being here, everybody. And as I said, thanks, Trent, for the donations. It's really, really appreciated. And I will definitely take your request into consideration stronger than I normally do for that request. And yeah, so have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy your day tomorrow. And we'll see you on the other side. Bye, everybody. Peace out. Thank you guys for being here. And see you next time. Bye.